completely kill me with this opinion because I do want to play this game.
I played Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. It came out in 2024 on Nintendo Switch, PS4 and 5, Xbox One, Series S, and Mac OS, and Android and iOS. I can't tell you the story. I don't fucking know. I'm going to summarize the Wikipedia.
Hell yeah, we love summarizing Wikipedia.
We have our main character, Sargon, and he's part of the Immortals. He's just a crew of 7 peoples that turn out to be bosses of the game because story. And
what if you're on the Justice League, but it turns out you were actually in the Legion of Doom?
Yes, that's what happens. They fend off an invasion from the Kushan Empire and save the Persian Empire, and the Prince Ghassan is like, gosh, thanks, until he's captured by Sargon's mentor General Anahita, and nothing makes sense because you don't know any of these characters. So eventually Sargon is kind of framed for some of it, I'm pretty sure, and that's why the Justice League turns on him, and they all become boss fights because they're mad at him for actually killing the prince that they were trying to save, but it wasn't even him, it was his mentor. But not really, because time travel, and none of this plot makes sense. I've tried to write this review so many times, and I don't fucking understand it. I've played this game twice, not just a little bit, and I'm dumb. I don't know. I don't get it. Story's there to explain the plot. To the fucking gameplay.
He doesn't get it.
I almost tipped over the cuck chair.
It's actually pretty hard to tip over the cuck chair.
Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna try.
You will hit the wall first, for one, but also, yeah, it's...
Okay.
Yeah.
This game is 2.5D, depending. It's got like 3D character models in a 2.5D setting, basically. It's a Metroidvania, so very, very, very early on, you see like treasure chests and stuff that you can't reach, and you have to remember to come back and get there once you have unlocked the skills and abilities to get up there. Metroidvania. Alright, so starting out the game, you have difficulty options. I think you can choose one of 4. And then you have guided or not guided. And that is the game telling you where your waypoints are in a Metroidvania. Or not. You can just figure it the fuck out by yourself, which is what I did the first time around, and I shouldn't have, but I still did okay-ish up to a point when I had my Switch, and then I sold my Switch and couldn't play this game anymore. This time around, I did guided mode because I already had a pretty good idea, and I knew how the game played, and I was like, no, I need guidance. It'll just throw a fucking waypoint marker into the wilderness on a map that has like a general outline, but you can only fill in the details as you're exploring, or while you're exploring, you can find the little girl. I'm pretty sure she's a little girl. She might be a little boy. I'm pretty sure she's a little girl, though. That sells you a map of the place, just like the little bug guy in Hollow Knight that is just a fucking map nerd and maps the new place of where you're at. And eventually you can fill in the blanks and figure out where you're supposed to go and how you're supposed to get there. There are treasure chests full of upgrades and amulets. You have so many amulet spots, places on your necklace that you can wear that give you passive abilities, stronger melee attacks while you're in the air, or increased Athra surge gains, or whatever. Each amulet costs little pips, and depending on how strong the amulets are, you only have, I think you start out with 3 or 4 pips, and you can increase how many pips you have on your necklace. You're always finding new amulets. Each boss gives you Aether Surges that I already mentioned, are special abilities. As you're attacking and blocking or parrying, you gain Athra, which I guess is kind of comparable to Neo, where when you're blocking and parrying, you gain Chi. And once you have enough Athra, you can do this super ability that is basically like an unblockable attack for your enemy, which is cool because I really don't like this new pattern in video games that have parry systems and then hyper focus on the fucking unblockable attacks in a fucking video game based around a fucking parry system. It pisses me the fuck off. Why even fucking parry at that point? You can change your Aether Surges. You can find new Aether Surges that do different things. You have some that will like slide you to the side and do a huge slash, or send a big shockwave across the map or whatever, or you can do this big slice above, or you can do this big healing mat underneath you. The game is, to my limited understanding, the game is fairly linear, insofar as it's not like a typical Metroid where you can do the bosses in different orders. I'm pretty sure you pretty much have to do these bosses in the same order. From my first playthrough, I'm really impressed with how well I remembered the patterns from the boss fights. I was able to work my way through the part of the game that I'd already played, and like, I was stuck on one boss for 2 weeks, I swear, on my first playthrough on my Switch. And I beat it in 3 tries, I think, in this playthrough, because I remembered the patterns and like how to beat it and what to do, what abilities to use, and how to get around the boss. It was much, much, much easier once I knew the pattern of this boss, and I think that's a really good thing. It's not like a modern day Dark Souls or Elden Ring boss where it's like, yeah, he has 1 of 4 attacks and it's like, it's kind of RNG, but this is how you can react to it, but it's also kind of RNG. You could get fucked because of this one unblockable attack. No, these bosses were like, this is how you beat it. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a very good explanation, but I'm just really, really surprised and impressed with, because I'd already played it and because I had experience with it, I knew I was able to beat it pretty well. It was a good boss fight. There's a lot of platforming in 2D, which sounds easy until you play this game. And it's not easy. It's impossible to talk about this game and not compare it to Hollow Knight. I feel awful for doing it. Hollow Knight takes its time and holds your hand and I guess takes baby steps to teach you how to get better and better and better at Metroidvanias, and does a really good job. Hollow Knight is balanced so perfectly. I love it. It is a masterpiece, 10 out of 10. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is like, yeah, you've played Metroidvanias before. Here, get fucked. And just gives you... It does teach you how to play the game in a decent enough way, but ramps the challenge up so quickly. It honestly made me wonder, like, did I miss something? Am I in the wrong part of the world too early? Should I have gone somewhere else to learn naturally, like, how to play the game? No, it just expects you to be really fucking good at Metroidvanias, like, really, really quickly. The platforming is really hard, and so are the boss fights. This game gets hard really quick, and I don't think it's just me. Like, I've played a lot of Hollow Knight, and the pacing is just so different. It's really, really weird. The best thing that this game does, and it made all the headlines, you already know what I'm gonna say. Do you?
No.
What?
I might at some point have absorbed it and then forgotten it.
Wow. The best thing that this game did, it made all the headlines, and all the articles were like, I hope this changes Metroidvanias for the better forever and ever. It has a built-in screenshot system. So you can memorize a room that you enter. You can walk in and you can see, shit, I can't go there. I need the double jump. It's pretty fucking evident. Or I need the freaking green slime wall climb. Like, you know what kind of upgrade you need. And you can press down on the D-pad as long as you have enough memory slots, and take basically a screenshot, and that pins it to the map in-game, so that when you're out exploring and you get an upgrade, you can be like, oh fuck, I have the green slime wall climb. I know I needed that somewhere in this long scrawled out map, and you can look at all the little screenshots that you took and be like, oh yeah, I need to go there, and I can get the fucking little fucking butt plug that they hid behind the green slime wall climb.
That sounds like a good system.
And they also include upgrades to the memory system in the little chests that you can find through progression in the game. You can have, 5 more or 10 more at a time, so that you never run out of memory slots. I don't think I ever ran out. I got kind of close, but I never ran out. The map was pretty good. I don't think I ever got... Oh, no. I did actually kind of get soft-locked. There's one point where you encounter the jailer, and that motherfucker fucking blips around the map at the speed of light, and will just fucking grab you by your ass cheeks and spread them. He just cracks them open like a lobster claw.
Oh yeah.
And then he throws you in prison, and you have to escape.
Oh.
And you lose your ability to see the map, so you have no fucking idea where you're at. And you encounter this new enemy that you cannot get around anymore due to a patch that makes it hard for you to get around anymore. Pre-patch you could, and that's the version of the game that I played on my Switch, actually. But you unlock an ability later to get around it, and you can explore even more. But yeah, the jailer fucking sucks. He throws you in jail without a map, and you have to get through a very tough section, and it's a bit of a soft lock or difficulty spike, depending on how you're looking at it. But it's different from, like, I've been soft locked in Hollow Knight and one of the two Oris. I forget which one. But both of them were literally, I fell down a very large void and got locked in a spot because I didn't have enough upgrades or whatever, and that sucked. It seems typical to a Metroidvania. But besides that, the map is pretty good. I really love how it marks itself with, like, if you come up to a door that only opens one way, the typical Dark Souls, this door is locked from the other side, it will show you that door on the map with an arrow coming from the other side, so you know you have to get on the other side of that door somehow. I really, really love that. It saves a lot of time when you get stuck and you're like, where the fuck am I actually supposed to go? You're not running back to that door like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Nope, it's locked from the other side. Fuck you. Yeah, I guess my overall thoughts are I really love the attention to detail in a lot of aspects where, you know, like I was just talking about with the map, they attempted to save you time and show you where you can't go and things like that. But my biggest complaint is that it's just balanced very strangely. It's a very tough game. I still haven't beaten it. I got a lot further this time around than I did the first time. I was about 70% done by the time I had to do this review. I had shot all the arrows into the stars and found all the guys. I only had 2 or 3 levels left to complete and 3 or 4 bosses, I guess. It's frustrating because I really like the game. I want to like it more. It's just got a weird balance issue. It's very, very hard. And some of the platforming is critical to moving through the game. Like, if you suck at platforming, you can't play this game. You're not gonna make it. There's no alternate route. Sometimes it just really comes down to getting good. I originally bought this on my Switch for 20 or 30 bucks, and I played it on Game Pass. PS Plus Game Pass, which is like Xbox Game Pass, but different.
Because it's piss.
Yes.
And blue.
Yeah. And yellow. Blue and yellow makes green, which is the color of piss.
No, that's the color of Xbox.
Oh. I don't know. I've been eating a lot of asparagus this week, and I've been pissing green. And it smells funny.
That's nice, honey.
Thank you. Yeah.
Are you going to try to properly complete it, or
No.
are you just gonna? Yeah,
I already uninstalled.
fair.
I was like, you know what? I'm over it. Like, this has easily taken the cake for the most fuck words I've ever said at a video game.
Jeez.
Ever. It was horrible in that regard. Just. I am confident a speedrunner can speedrun it perfectly, but fuck this game sometimes. It hits the angry button so frequently and often and with no question to ask. Just like angry button.
Lovely.
There was I really do like the combo system, or the combat combo system. That one. You literally only hit square, or you can hit square and hold square, or you can hit square, hold square, hit square. I forget which trigger. There's a trigger that you pull that will make you slide along as kind of a dash, and you can use that in combat. If you hold that after dashing, it will make you run, and then if you attack after that, it gives you a different kind of move. For only 2 buttons in the combat system, it's pretty complicated, and I really appreciate that. You can jump and attack, and that gives you different combos too. The other trigger button is your parry. Just another fucking parry system. You've already played one, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can smell your anger.
I really fucking hate a parry system with an unblockable attack system built into the parry system. What the fuck is the fucking point? Fuck you. All the way back from Sekiro that started this whole fucking thing. Here's a parry system. Oh, but you can't block this one. I think that's the end of my review. I like it mostly for the most part, I guess.
Okay. That's a way to put it.
I told you this review was going to be ass.
It was definitely aggressive. That's something. You know what else is aggressive?
My balls.
You going to patreon.com/dimecomicbros network and giving us money so we can keep buying video games that make us angry, because then we'll make more content which you can engage with and give us more money.
Also, I was in a really low point in my life, and this was not the video game to play while I was pissed off in life.
You were just showing up to work with a sword.
Yeah. But it's okay because it's not a projectile or an explosive, so I was fine.
Just wait until Colin goes to work with a katana. I think when he does that, we have to put him down. I think that's the point of no return.
He already showed me his katana today. It's nice. It's really long, surprisingly.
Especially for him.
Proportionally to him.